There has to be an easier way.
This vacuum costs $470 and it kicks butt.
I'm just gonna spritz some sugar. That's a big mess. Come get that sugar.
It's got an AI camera which adjusts how it cleans.
So it lifted up the mop heads because it sensed there's a bunch of crap on the floor.
This is the 3i P10 Ultra Robot Vacuum, and it's sucking up some of the biggest cold cereal you can buy.
Taking another line of sugar. That was an extreme test. No robot vacuum is gonna take care of all that, but I had to see what it would do, and it did pretty well.
Now this is jam-packed with features. And the coolest one is the AI camera that recognizes over 100 household objects. While it's going around your house cleaning, if it sees something that it recognizes that's in its way,
It's like, what the heck is this?
it will stop. It then flagged the area, took a picture, and then popped up an icon. And then to see that picture, you just tap the icon. And it's not perfect. It thought my curtains were some doggy doo-doo.
I don't even have a dog.
It went under my stove and flagged the power cord. It flagged a bottle I put on the floor, a pillow that was left on the floor, and the bottom part of one of my chairs. When it flags something, it will stay away from it. That is, if it recognizes it. If it doesn't recognize it, well, it does something else.
Vacuum versus keys. Oh, okay, it didn't register the keys. Nope. Oh, there it goes. All right, it took a second, but it finally got it.
Ooh, what is this strange obstacle? Oh, you got oh no.
The bigger and taller something is, the easier this avoids it.
Found one of my shoes. Gives it a pretty wide berth.
Now this has also got some excellent navigation. If it's got room to squeeze in, it will.
Look at that, just navigating around that table leg, nice and easy.
It's also got anti-collision.
Oh, didn't hit me. This space was free and clear when it created its map, but not anymore. Slowly working its way around me.
As it made its way around me, it headed to the rug. And as it comes up on the rug, it does two things. It will lift up the mop heads and increase the power.
I'm gonna pop up, stop spinning, power increases.
And then when it comes off the carpet, it does the opposite.
Goes down in power when it goes onto the linoleum, and the mop brushes start spinning and cleaning.
In order to get to tough spots, the mop head extends out over an inch.
It's getting right next to the wall there. Put out some pretty good water. You can clearly see where it's mopping and where it's not. There's really not any area in between the mop brushes that is missing.
When working around obstacles, the mopping isn't the best.
So when it's really navigating through a bunch of stuff, then it's, there's some dry spots there, but there's nothing in its way. It does a pretty good job.
One of the coolest things about this is that each time it goes out, it learns your home more. And then in the middle of a job, if it's not done yet, and it ran out of water and it needs to clean the mop heads, it automatically heads back to the charging station to refuel, to clean the mop heads, and then will head back out. And that cleaning process is a little bit long and a little bit loud.
Oh, no. That's a little bit noisy.
It cleans the mop heads, it dries the mop heads,
Start drying.
with an air temperature up to 131 degrees, and that way you don't get that nasty mildewy smell. And then it heats up the water to 141 degrees.
There's a lot going on, so you got all sorts of different noises and sounds and wonderful things happening. And I'm just gonna wait here until it's done. If you try laying on these floors, they're more comfortable than they look.
Now let me pause for just 1 second and show you how easy this is to set up. Once the base is plugged in, just add the ramp. Then the two mop heads, which are magnetic, the sweeper, and then set it in the charging station.
You know you got a connection when you see the light come on.
Next, fill up the clean water tank.
Blue is clean, gray is dirty. Bam. You don't want to go over that max line.
The next step is adding the cleaning solution.
You don't have to do anything to it. There's a sill on it that you'll puncture when you just push it in.
They tell you to check the back to make sure it's installed correctly, which it was.
To change this out, you just pull it out and that's it. Put a new one in, you just fit it in that slot and push it in.
Next is setting up the Wi-Fi.
Reset Wi-Fi to enter network configuration mode.
Now that everything's set up, it's time to create a map.
All you have to do is just come here, hit that power button right there.
To start building a map, please open the room door and clear the debris on the floor.
Build me a map, robots. Build me a map.
It doesn't show the progress of the map being created, but it does give you this fun little animation.
It's making its way around my house. Going into the closet now. Confused right here with the bars. We'll see if it figures it out. Oh, don't do it. This is the part that all robots have trouble with in our house. I had to put a barrier here because it's starting to ding up the wood. It's having a tough time picking up these bars.
After about 15 minutes, it was done.
Map built successfully.
The map now shows up in the app, and then AI automatically separates and distinguishes each of the rooms, and then places the docking station in the app so you have a frame of reference, in case you don't know what your home looks like. And now that everything's set up to start cleaning, just hit the power button.
There it goes.
Or in the app, you can hit play.
Pause, just hit it again. Oh, come here you. And hit the home button.
Start returning to station.
Each time you hit the power button, AI will decide which route to go.
Took off, started coming around here, and it's right there.
Or in the app, you can select specific rooms or create a zone. Or you can just have AI just figure it all out. If you select this feature, AI will automatically adjust the power, the suction, the wetness of the mop, all of that stuff automatically depending on where it's at. Whether it's on hardwood, carpets, a rug, it does it all for you. But if you're the type that likes more control, you can set the suction levels and how much water comes out when it's mopping. And then if you want it to go 1 time or 2 times around. You can also run the dust collection cycle whenever you want, clean the mop heads, dry the mop heads, and then run the anti-cutting tangled hair feature, which is pretty awesome because it's this little hidden knife that comes out and slices any hairs that are, longer than 10 or 11 inches. And it only does that in the docking station.
Moments of truth. Oh. It still's got some hair in there. If it doesn't cut it, then you take this and you just go like this.
Gross.
That's how you cut it.
Back in the app, you can choose which way you want to see the map, 2D or 3D, and then decide what you want displayed in the map, what furniture you want there. Now, there's a lot of stuff you can do to adjust the room. You can merge 2 rooms together, split a room if it's too big, rename the rooms, change the furniture in each of the rooms, and then give you a long list of furniture items to add into the room. You can create no-go zones. These are boxed out areas where the robot won't go. You can set the texture of the floor, whether it be carpet, a rug, tile, linoleum, and that way the robot's just going to clean that area better. The more information it has, the better it cleans. And then you can set where your thresholds are at. These are the areas where your carpet meets the hardwood. I have yet to see this feature on a robot vacuum, and this is pretty cool. You can access the camera on the robot and then steer it around with the controller on the app. It's not the best quality, but still a fun feature. And as you're driving that around, you can just hit a button to take a picture. Now, for those of you who just want to set this thing down and forget about it and just have it clean your house and not look at it again, for you guys, you can set a schedule. And if you set that schedule at night, this does have a light that kicks on when it gets dark. So it's not gonna bump around into your walls and wake you up.
Bob, I think someone's in the house.
If the vacuum ever gets clogged, or you don't have a docking station that will take all the crap and suck it up out of the vacuum, this is how you clean it and unclog it.
Dust box has been removed.
You have taken my insides out.
So you can clear any clogs here pretty easily.
The filter comes out, and then a door pops open so you can dump all the crap out.
If you don't have a docking station, you can just clean this out by just dumping that out like that.
Dust box has been reinstalled.
And that is it. That is a ton of features for a robot vacuum that costs $500. I reviewed $1,500 vacuums that don't have as many features as this has. So if you want to check it out, I've got the link below. And if you really want to know how good this vacuum is compared to the competition, you ought to check out this video right up here.